We're at the Springfield Mile, baby. Last episode of Man in a Van with a Plan for this season. Might have another one, I don't know. We got the majestic Springfield Mile grandstands behind us. Got the beautiful dirt underneath of us. Got my flip-flops on. We did some racing. Today was really good. I went out first practice. Track was a little rough. They had a bunch of rain this week up here, and so I was expecting butter smooth like the normal Springfield Mile, and I got pretty chopped up, rough track with a little bit of roost, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but got beat up a little bit from the roost this morning, and the track actually was just kind of kept getting slower and slower as the day went on, which is pretty odd because normally it gets faster. Both of my heat and semi both were pretty stacked. I had some fast guys in there. It was fun. I got to run up front, kind of see what they were doing, see what I needed to do, and we made tons of changes on the bike throughout the day. Not racing here before on this bike. I didn't really have a starting point for the bike, so we ended up actually just turning everything around. Flipped the bike upside down, and it ended up working. Ended up in the heat race, I think ended up 7th after a nice little battle with a couple of the Harley boys, and then in the semi, same thing. I think I ended up 9th in it. Had another really good battle with Brandon Robinson and Sammy Halbert, and yeah, I was just learning all day, and we were making subtle changes all over the place, and man, I was just having fun. It was so much fun being out here on the Springfield Mile on this bike, racing the best guys in the world, and was the very last pick on the line for the main. Got a pretty good start, and I think ended up 12th coming out of turn 1, so it wasn't too bad. And yeah, I diced it up with a few boys all race long, and at the end I got pretty tired. I was getting a pretty good little head shake coming onto the front straight, and the track was a little rough going into 3 and 4, and a little bumpy going into 1 also. So it was interesting. I was battling, I think, for 7th place most of the race, but I ended up wearing myself out a little bit, still trying to figure this thing out. And yeah, I had a blast. It was so much fun. I didn't get lapped. Ran with the fast guys, and now we're done. Bike's going back home. I unloaded it for the last time this morning. Took the number plates off because, you know, I gotta keep those. Wish I could take a couple more knickknacks off of here, but you know, probably should give it back in one piece. This bike has been incredible to ride. You know, I gotta thank Indian and Cycle World and S&S and Rolling Sands and everybody for, you know, helping me out with all the parts and giving me an amazing bike and letting me come and do some races, and being able to kind of show what I can do was pretty awesome. I was glad that we could get a couple top 5s and then on the big tracks battle with some really fast guys. So it's been a ton of fun. Going 130 miles an hour, beating and banging with these guys. It's unreal. I'm tired. Sun's getting lower. Time to drive home.